Good morning, Diet Center. Today is Friday, April 24th, and we've got a handful of things to cover this morning. I want to talk about who's in your business, talk a little bit about the conference call, talk about May's promotion, and talk about our April rankings so far. Talked to a lot of you yesterday, and I know I'm looking at my voicemail right now. Those that I didn't talk to that returned my call, I've got, it looks like 22 voicemails sitting there. Sorry, I was occupied in the afternoon, couldn't get back to you, and I'll be calling you all back right after I get done shooting this. Let's talk first about who's in your business. Between Denise, Scott, and myself, we've dramatically increased, as many of you have experienced, the number of outbound calls that we're making to centers and running into a bit of a hurdle. And the hurdle is this: we're having trouble reaching some folks. And when I say some, I mean a whole gob. What I'm finding is an informal survey has revealed that we've got a huge population of franchisees that are really only in their centers about 25 hours a week. Now, I understand office issues that may need addressed outside of the office, but it's during what we consider to be prime selling hours that franchisees are missing, or in fact the center is closed. I want to offer you an invitation. I want to invite you to rethink your strategy. Now is the time to be more committed to time in the center than ever. Franchisees present at greater hours in their center generate higher sales, more clients, and greater profitability. Now, if that's not your ultimate desired outcome, please call me and let me know. We can give you some different strategies to employ. There's a lack of presence in a lot of centers, and the result is just the opposite of those where there is a strong presence on the part of the franchisee in the center. More startling is we've had more reports of an increase in reports of employee theft, including embezzlement, false sales reports to pump up commissions, as well as selling product out the back door for the most part. So, in all but one case of these that have been reported, it's been reported from centers where there is a lower or lesser presence on the part of the franchisee in the center. With that said, I understand your dilemma. You may be rethinking your role in the center. Many times when staff recruitment protocol is followed, if you have a staff, many times you'll yield the sales role to the staff and take on a more administrative role. Yet in other cases, we fully understand and recognize you've got a life outside of the center, and sometimes changes in your life or lifestyle or just changes in life for the most part result in you having to spend more time outside of the center than maybe you had originally planned. I want to invite you to rethink that. Your role in the center sometimes gets diminished because of distractions. Oftentimes, those distractions, because of a changing role in the center, the perception is you've got more flexibility in terms of your hours and the time you need to be there. Again, I invite you to rethink your strategy. Think about what your daily duties are, your must-haves. What are the things you have to do every single day that need to be done in the center? What hours will you be in the center? Build routine. With routine comes success. So build routine in the center. What hours do you know you'll be present? And I would invite you to make sure they're the prime selling hours in the center. How visible do you plan to be in the center to the staff and to the clients? What strategies are you executing to inspect what you expect? And in what ways can you guide, lead, and direct not only your staff but your clients day to day by increasing your presence in the center? I invite you to think about what strategies you need for your center to be even more successful. And if you'd like to talk about it with either Denise, Scott, or myself, by all means, give us a call. And odds are we'll catch you on one of these phone calls eventually if that's the situation with you. Let's move on to the National Franchisee Conference call. Today at 2:30, this has already been faxed and emailed. Dial-in is 518-825-1400. Your access code is 143383. Our topics today are franchise development update, distribution and warehouse update, advertising update, May promotion update, internet response review, and national rankings. And on those national rankings, we're going to give you some hard numbers and then fax those rankings out so you can put them on a refrigerator when you get home to see how great you're doing in your center. Let's take a look at the Off to the Races promotion, which it certainly is off to the races already. Here's what has been downloaded so far. 22 centers have downloaded both the poster and the individual horses. 25 centers have downloaded the protocol, and 34 centers have downloaded the flyer. And I imagine after this morning that number is probably going to double, if not after this morning, by the time Monday morning rolls around. Let's take a look at our top 25 for April. Number 25, Sherry Luke in Queensbury. Number 24, Betsy Schumann in Warwick. Number 23, Sue and Karen in Lincoln. Number 22, Judy Wiley in York. Number 21, Fran Dalton in Dallas. And Fran, thank you so much for that email. I appreciate that email as much as you said you appreciated what I did. That meant a lot to me. Carrie Davis is number 20 in Colorado Springs. Linda Smith is 19th in Greenville. Number 18 is Lisa LaPuma in Massapequa. Number 17, Desiree in Hewlett. And Desiree, you and I are playing phone tag, so we need to catch up today. Karen Johnson is number 16 in Grand Island. Lynn Manzer is number 15 in Monument, Colorado. Number 14 is Carolyn Ishii in Huntsville. Number 13 is Marilyn Beasley in Jackson. Stephanie Squared in Ramsey, New Jersey are number 12. Ty and Jason are number 11 in Bentonville. Ty, you're cracking me up about, you know what I mean. Julie and Brian Chrissy in Cary, North Carolina are number 10. Judy Finch is number 9 in Rye. Number 8 are Linda and Maureen in Midland Park. Number 7, Ty and Jason in Jonesboro. Number 8, Sylvia Watkins in Wilmington. Number 5, Desiree again in Albertson. Number 4, Kristen Herring in Little Rock. Number 3, Ty and Jason in Germantown. Number 2, Marilyn Helton in Winston-Salem. And number 1 for the month of April so far, Ty and Jason in Memphis, Tennessee. That's your roundup for today. We'll talk to you at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great day, everybody.